welcome back to our channel. You're here with me, Sarit and Stevie K. Okay, today guys we're watching Dark Skin and Getting Married. It's a stand-up comedy and it is by
Saikiran. Anyway guys, it's the first time we're doing a video of Saikiran's. It's always good to try something different, something new. Obviously we've got so many stand-up comedians that you guys ask us to do, and majority of the time we end up doing the same ones again, which we know we do enjoy, don't get us wrong, but it's good, like, you know, we never knew about them, so it's good. And also like the subject matter here, dark skin and getting married, and obviously I've got darker skin than my wife, so you know I could probably relate. And not only that, I was like probably the dark skinned one in my family, so you know, always people used to compare, and like, you know, even in India when I went there, you used to go tera pair the pehna guniyan chuttiyan. Yeah, honestly, and my dad is lighter skinned than me, but people don't, you know, look at it like that. I mean, they're like, oh, you know, but obviously for me it was always like, but then again my dad used to do it as well. Oh, tu na mate gaya, oh, this and that, look at me, I'm gora chitta. So you do get it, and that's why I thought, okay, it'd be good, even though it's a stand-up comedy, it's sort of possibly relatable, but then again you don't know where it's gonna go, and that's the beauty of it. So it could end up just being my mind just like shifted, but it was just something like that. But
like they say, it's not about the skin of your the color of your skin, it's about what's within the heart. So to all those, that's it, said all these things. So, I'd like to say a lot more, but I'm not gonna.
But anyway, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also check out our vlogging channel, which is Cool Art Touch. We're going to check this one out.
Hi. So my name is Saikiran. I come from a nearly nice family.
It's already funny.
I love my mother. She's a good mother.
Oh.
I tell everywhere she's a great mother. But she isn't satisfied. She says, I don't want to be a good mother or a great mother. Make me a grandmother. But it's not easy, difficult, because it's not easy for me to get married. Because I'm very bad at first impressions. Most girls who see me for the first time don't like me. If only they spend some time with me and get to know me better, they start to truly hate me.
I thought he was going to say something else.
Like, even when I'm silently walking on the road minding my own business, any woman coming in the opposite direction instinctively crosses to the other side of the road.
Oh.
And nowadays, with all this news about violence against women, the moment women see me, they start covering themselves with their sari pallus like this.
Oh, Puchara.
One day I saw a girl do it and I just lost it. Hey, what are you doing? Do I look like a molester?
No.
She said, no. I thought you were a chain snatcher. It happens all the time to me, because I think, because I'm dark skinned, people don't like dark skinned people in our country. Forget others, my own parents. Like when I was born in the hospital, looking at me, their first reaction was, Ayyo.
But I feel like that.
They said it so loudly, half the hospital thought I was a girl.
Oh God.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
My mom made it her mission in life to make me fairer.
Oh.
She had a poster of Michael Jackson in the kitchen. If his mom can do it, I can do it. My mom spent more money on almond milk to rub on my skin and make it fairer than buffalo milk to feed me. I was just born dark. I grew up to be dark and malnourished.
No.
Like, I'm a fully grown adult today, but my mom doesn't let me touch coffee or tea, saying drinking them will make me darker. Boost and Bonvita also banned. People like my mom believe the color of what you eat affects the color of your skin. That's why South Indians are obsessed with eating everything in white. Rice with curd, appam with stew, idli with coconut chutney. Doesn't make a difference.
He's tried it all.
No matter the color of what you eat, the end result is still brown. Skin. But I can understand my parents' disappointment, because in my family we have both genes. My grandfather was dark, but my grandmother was fair. Forget South Indian fair. Forget North Indian fair. Imagine an Afghanistani. albino. That's how fair she was. And they both got married. Because my grandfather was dark and rich.
Helps.
My grandmother was fair and poor. Now I am dark and poor. But we have the other branch of the family, my cousins, who inherited all the money and the fair genes. Oh, they make so much fun of me. Arey Saikiran, you're such a lucky guy. Because you're dark. Unlike us, you can go out in the sun whenever you want. As if my skin doesn't burn. This is melanin, not Teflon. These fair-skinned morons think that if a cow stays in the sun for too long, it becomes a buffalo. But forget animals, even gods cannot escape this discrimination in our country. You all know Lord Krishna. Krishna means dark. He is described in the Mahabharata as Neela Megha Shyama, which means as dark as the rain-filled cloud. Then why the hell do they show him everywhere to be sky blue in color? Like, how colorblind do you have to be? To confuse the color of the cloud with the color of the sky. That's why we can't predict rains in this country properly. If you remember TV Mahabharata, Lord Krishna was played by Nitish Bharadwaj, who was super fair. That's like Leonardo DiCaprio playing Nelson Mandela. Because we can't accept a hero can be dark skinned. Why? We are just dark, not shady. I don't think Lord Krishna was really a thief. No. He was just the darkest child in Vrindavan. And everybody accused him only. Because all the stuff that was getting stolen were white eatables. Butter, milk, curd. Who else? But at least ancient India was a progressive time. Because in spite of all the propaganda, Lord Krishna was very lucky with the ladies. Not something I can claim to be.
Thank you.
I recently read a report by jeevansathi.com. According to it, 71% of Indian women want their husbands to be fair-skinned. That is 29% don't care about skin color. As long as the guy is rich. So in this country, to whitewash brown skin, you need black money. My face is red with anger.
Oh,
But you can't notice it because of my skin color. See, I know about these matrimonial sites, unfortunately.
oh.
Because let's be honest, this face wasn't exactly manufactured anticipating the arrival of Tinder. The highest my parents aimed was telugumatrimony.com. And I registered on that site some time back. And there I realized that the competition for Indian women is absolutely brutal. On these websites, for 100 men, there are barely 50 women. And NRIs take away the top 20 export quality girls. The next 20 go to the two eyes of India, IITs and IIMs. Men like me don't stand a chance. So I clearly wrote in my profile, I may not be NRI or an IITian, but I'm healthy, I'm a vegetarian, and I do not smoke or drink, even coffee or tea. I thought many women will be impressed by someone like that. And I got 5 responses. Not from women, but from people requesting blood and organ donations. It was a bit painful, but I took the money and the fruity and registered myself on shadi.com. And I'm very proud to tell you, just a few weeks back, I completed 5 years as a fully paid member of shadi.com. Apparently, I'm the first person in the country to reach this milestone. So they sent me a congratulatory email.
He's found someone.
And they face it, after 5 years on Shaadi.com, most men get into a committed relationship or commit suicide. So as a special gesture towards me, they gave me a free upgrade to the Fresh Faces section
To the fresh face.
of secondshadi.com. And there on that website, I saw all these familiar girls who 5 years ago rejected me, got married, had kids, got divorced, and again on this website, again rejecting me. Deja vu!
And
They
you
say
pay for
I'm
the app as well.
incompatible with their kids. If you agreed 5 years ago, that would have been my kid. But a lot of people wonder if a product is on display, either Amazon.com or Shaadi.com, either it's a marketing defect or a manufacturing defect. I'll be honest with you guys here, I have a small manufacturing defect. I'm a manglik. Yeah. So before I can marry a girl, I have to marry a tree. Now the only thing more difficult than finding a girl these days is finding a tree. But you may say, but there are so many trees around, you can just marry it. It's not that simple.
We've all been married.
There are caste issues.
The trees.
I cannot just marry any creeper or cordon.
You.
Like if you're a Marwadi, you have to marry a money plant.
Okay.
You're a Brahmin, you marry a touch me not. You're mixed caste, you have to marry a hybrid. So I was getting desperate, like because all my friends had girlfriends, they're taking them to all these parks to do naughty things behind the bushes. I was going to the same parks alone to do naughty things with the bushes. But my very good, loving mother, she anticipated this when my horoscope was written. So she started raising a plant in my house.
Good thinking.
Hoping when the time comes, I can just marry it. But now my priest tells me, because the plant and I were raised in the same house by the same mother, we are like brother and sister and should not.
Oh, I loved it. Oh my god, he was so funny.
What I loved was,
Oh, wow.
even though he was funny, did you see
All
his
the way
face
through.
expression was all serious, like he's actually seriously
Yeah,
telling you a story, and all you wanted to do was you wanted to feel sorry for him at the same time, but you knew at the same time you was laughing at everything he was saying and finding it hilarious. But you're there going, Hassan, no Hassan, am I supposed to feel bad for him? But then you gotta remember it's his stand-up act. But not only that, he was really good.
Really good. I'm sure girls will throw themselves after at
my
him.
God, yeah.
I mean, especially like girls like humour, they like funny.
Sense of
guys.
humour,
Definitely.
funniness, people you can respect,
Yeah.
decent, kind,
funny.
who know how to treat people well. Yeah.
A part of me wants to know, is this all true? Is it just made it up?
No,
You know what I mean?
it's got to
Like,
be in. I mean,
like little bits, probably little bits.
because I
of
think
it, maybe.
I think with comedy sketching and all that, you got to remember it's always good to get your personal things. Like I says, I mean,
Think
for
it
me,
works.
like I said just before we started, I haven't seen this, so I didn't know nothing. But even that, like it's just it could be a joke and all that. But like when your parent, like I said, my father always going and stuff like that. You don't understand that it's a joke to him, but it could it makes you feel insecure because you're feeling like oh my god, what's wrong with me?
Yeah, saying
And
that someone's like you might say
Or
I'm
it's
fair,
wrong or it's bad.
fair, street's fair and whatever. But the other day, like someone commented on one of my photos or my videos that I did on Instagram, like, oh, she puts on a lot of makeup to make myself fair, because if you look at her hands are a lot darker. Now I have that thing. That's one thing with me, which I find really weird, but. My hands are a lot darker than my face. They just are, and they always have been. I don't know what that's all about. I don't have them out in the sun, but like people have things. People have always got something to say. Like people are not happy. People are just people.
Yeah.
Over your head.
But like I said, I mean, come on.
As long as you're a nice person from the heart,
if you
that's
can
all that
use.
matters.
Like they always say, if you could use what other people see as your weaknesses, or but you can overcome that and use it as your strength.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
you know what I
it.
mean. At the end of the day, you need to find someone who loves you for who you are.
Exactly.
But he is. I don't know if he's made any more. If any of you guys have
I'm
seen
so
any more of
glad
his.
we watched it.
But number
It's
one,
nice
it
to
was
see a fresh
refreshing,
face. Yeah.
refreshing to see
Yeah.
someone else, and it's nice because like I said, his humor was like straight face all the way, and there was no
Yeah.
from him.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you want to laugh and you want to feel sorry for him at the same time, but you.
Malnourishment. Look at him as well. He's really like skinny and like.
Yeah, and Shah did that for 5 years. Every single time you
That he
thought he's
paid
going
for your
somewhere,
bread.
he's
Yeah, I thought he's gonna say like I'm engaged. I found
everything's gone
somebody.
better, and then he was just like come and throw you off on something else, and then make you laugh.
That last part was funny where they put him onto the other Shadi got .2, is it whatever he said?
Well, yeah.
Where the married women are
I mean, it's
divorced
like
now.
at the end of the day, a lot of money does work because that's how Sri got with me. Because you know what I mean.
Like how?
Well, if you're dark skinned and you got money, that's the only reason. Like, fair.
तेरे को तो बहुत पैसे आ मैंने शुरू ना कर दी
See, काले है तो क्या हुआ दिल वाले है. See, went for that. पैसे तो है नहीं, तेला भी. ਹੁਣ ਨਾ ਆਪਦੀ ਕਹਾਣੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ ਦੇਣੀ ਹੈ.
Start now.
ਮੈਂ
Guys,
he
he's
promised me everything,
Come on,
and
Will.
ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਆ ਗਈ and realized how much of a ਗਰੀਬ ਬੰਦਾ he is.
so true
But ਦਿਲ ਤਾਂ
and
ਵੱਡਾ.
what's that dialogue you would say to me
What?
you want to tell
ਤੂੰ ਵੀ ਕੀ
everybody
ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਣ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਅਮੀਰ ਨਾਲ ਤੇਰਾ ਪਾਲਾ ਪਿਆ.
बुढ़ी होने लगी हैं बुढ़ी हो गई हैं
ये
होने
पर मैं
लगी
ये
नहीं,
थोड़ा क्या
बुढ़ी
सी
हो गई
पैसे
हैं,
वाला अमीर थोड़ा मैं क्या सी
दिल
ये
दा।
तो दिल दा अमीर क्या सीगा.
You never-
पर मैं वो
कदी
वर्ड नहीं पाई.
time भी नहीं दिंदा दिल दा अमीर
मैं
ही सानू टाइम मिलदा sitting here
wait मैं टाइम दा अमीर नहीं सी किया दिल दा अमीर. दिल तो मेरा हमेशा तेरे पास ही आ बस तू रखी रख संभाल के रखी.
कुत्ता
Hey, that was the video, guys.
God
Let us know what else you guys want us to make. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll
see you
next one. Take care. See you soon.
Bye.